Hi everyone, it's Eva Pietrzak here from Abundant Results Coaching. And today I would love to share a lesson that came back to me over the past few days. You may know this already, maybe not. Maybe you've seen the communication from Proctor Gallagher Institute, but our mentor Bob Proctor has passed away just a few days ago, and it has brought challenging times to our community, to myself, and to the globe because a huge, powerful leader has just moved to the spiritual world. And a lot of people reached out to me, asked me, how do I deal with this? And even myself, I really had to take time and figure out what do I do in the face of this challenging moment and how can I stay positive and how can I find the good in the situation. And it brings me to share a powerful lesson with you because Bob Proctor has taught us one lesson. The situations that happen in your life may be very challenging, and you may have situations like this one. Someone that you really cared about moves on and passes away, or maybe some other obstacles happen to you. Maybe suddenly you got caught with COVID, or some other challenges that really caught you off guard and you're feeling really low. How can you still feel empowered in the face of this situation? And what Bob Proctor said, he used to say this: you may have no control over the situation that happens to you, but there is one thing that you can control. What are you going to think about this? And I have to tell you, there has been so many challenging moments in the growth of my business and also in the lives of our clients and helping them all over the world. And there's one process that I really love that is my go-to in those situations. And I will share this with you because not only it helped me apply to this challenging moment, and maybe you right now, you feel challenged because you found out about Bob's passing and you're one of our clients, or maybe his work impacted you so much, or maybe there's some other challenging moments in your life that you don't know how to deal with. So this process is going to help you. So there's 3 steps that Bob Proctor would suggest to us. First of all, accept. So when something challenging happens to you, there is no point resisting it. When what you resist persists, and you're just going to feel worse and worse and worse when you fight it. If something challenging happens, it happened. And you've got to accept it. And when you accept it, you can move on with your life and you can move on with everything else. So, Bob was 85. We knew that he will eventually pass, although his passing was really shocking to our community and to myself because it was very sudden. Like literally last Friday, we found out that he was sick, and then eventually he passed on, and then the entire globe went into mourning. But the thing is this: we've got to accept it. We come to this world and we move on as well. And it is what it is. We can't change it. So we've got to accept the news, right? As much as challenging it is, we've got to accept it. The next thing that you do once you accept the challenging moment that it's happened, it is what it is, and you just can't turn it back. The second thing is harvest the good. So Bob has always taught us you want to look for the good even in the most challenging situation. If you are able to be grateful in the most challenging moment in your life, then your most challenging moment can be a beautiful moment and can turn into some opportunities or lessons later on. So I asked myself, of course, initially I had tons of sadness and I was crying and I was comforting our community and our clients. And then the next day I asked myself, how can I be grateful? Or how can I harvest the good in this moment? And I literally took pen to paper and I started asking myself, what am I grateful for? And I remember when Bob was telling us about, he was coaching some other people about their family members passing. And he said, you have a choice. You can either grieve or be really sad about this person no longer being here with you in physical, or you can celebrate every moment you had with them. And then the first is going to make you very sad, maybe even depressed. The second is going to make you feel grateful and uplifted. So I was asking myself, okay, what can I be grateful for? And I started writing. And I said, I'm so grateful for every single moment that I had with Bob Proctor because, I have been consultant since February 2014. I had many opportunities to meet Bob in person, to train with him. He had humongous impact on my personal life as well. He helped my fiance propose. It was beautiful, beautiful experience. I had a private jet trip with him, which was unexpected reward for my achievements as a consultant. Bob has been a beautiful friend and a mentor for me, and I just celebrated all the times that I've had opportunity to meet him. Then I started writing. I'm so grateful for every piece of knowledge and wisdom that I learned from him in person and in his programs, because his programs changed my life forever. Thinking into results, lead the field, everything, inner circle, everything he taught me, it stays with me and it's going to live on forever. And then I started being grateful for the impact that his teachings have made on me. His teachings have helped me find my purpose, attract my partner, become prosperous, fulfilled entrepreneur, doing what I love to do and changing, like helping people change their lives. It's just like changed my life forever. And also it has helped me help other clients change their lives and their families' lives forever. So I have helped about 1,000 clients so far with Bob's material, and I just feel so grateful for every single breakthrough my clients had and the ripple effect it had on their lives, on their families' lives, on their teams' lives. I mean, it's just incredible. And when I started writing the gratitudes, what am I grateful for? I even started looking for the good in the moment. When I found out that Bob passed away, I also found out that he had a very peaceful passing. So he wasn't suffering. He was just in his bed with his loved ones and some other people close to him. And apparently, when he came back to consciousness, he was actually singing. I'm guessing it's gonna be something of Nat King Cole because he was his favorite singer. And so, he was passing on cheerfully. And that's because Bob understood something that many people don't really talk about. He believed that, he always said to us, Eva, you're not your body and you're not your name. You are infinite spiritual being having physical experience. And spirit never dies. I mean, the body goes, but the spirit is always there. And you can even communicate. You can communicate with your loved ones. You can communicate with your mentors, even when they pass away. And Bob really understood this. So he was really peaceful about transitioning. And what's really cool, he always talked to us about, I mastermind with my mentors. All his mentors passed away, or even some of them he never even met in person, the people that he read about in Think and Grow Rich, but he masterminded with them. You can do so many things in your imagination, and you can be talking to your loved ones, to your mentors, or even the mentors that you tapped into their energy from the books. You can be asking them questions. You can be asking them for guidance. And so I tell you, when I started looking for the good, I started finding it. And when I started finding the good, there was more good. And my emotional state lifted. And it lifted beautifully to the place where I started feeling empowered, and I started feeling even greater sense of purpose that, first of all, Bob Proctor helped me identify what am I here for. I am here to help people wake themselves up, to understand who you are and what you're capable to do in this lifetime. And I literally got 10 times more eagerness in my heart to share his material. And notice how such a difficult situation, if you use the tools, and they're literally tools from the man himself, you can start feeling empowered in the most difficult, challenging situation. And so the third step is forgive and forget. So if there is anything that maybe, I don't know, you felt that you didn't get to do or say with that person, anything at all, or maybe you were feeling guilty about something you did or you didn't do, you just need to forgive and forget. And I really love this process, and I've used it with so many other situations, and not just with tragic situations like your loved one or your mentor passing on, but maybe also with things like very difficult challenges with my business or health or anything at all. I would use this three-step process. So first of all, you accept what happened. It just is. Then you harvest the good. You look for the good in the situation. You look for the lessons. And the minute you start tapping into that, you feel uplifted. Remember, it's not the situation that causes you to feel super sad. It's actually what you make it mean. So what meaning are you giving to it is gonna give you power, or is gonna make you feel powerless and really sad. And then third, forgive and forget. So I know maybe what I'm sharing today is not happy chappy, but at the same time, I really felt that, we've got to learn how to use Bob's tools, not just when we are skyrocketing in our businesses, in our love lives, in our health and relationships, but also when we feel challenged, because in order for you to fulfill your heart desires, to fulfill your goals, you're going to be challenged. And some of these situations can really feel unsurmountable. And a lot of people go down with them emotionally. But thankfully, we have the tools, and these tools are everything in those moments. So I hope this has helped you. And I also want to say something to you, because I know right now, if maybe Bob's passing has touched you and you're feeling a bit upset, or you want some inspiration, I just want to mention we have just scheduled an event, a superb inspirational event happening at the end of this month. We're starting on 21st, and for 5 days I will be sharing Bob Proctor's tools and also tools from other mentors to help you move to your goals. So whether your goal is financial, whether you want a house, or maybe you want to skyrocket, you want to fulfill your purpose, and you want to work less while you're helping millions of people making an impact, I know you can get a lot of inspiration. You can get tools, both strategic and mindset tools, from this event. It's going to be 1 hour a day for 5 days straight between 21st and 25th of February. And if you feel, I mean, one of the things that helped me the most, I just want to share to finish this off. One of the things that helped me the most was also indulging in inspiring material. So over the past few days, I literally, I was studying. I was studying like never before. I was reading inspiring books. I was looking at Bob Proctor's videos. I was studying inspiring material so that I feel uplifted, so that I find the good in this situation, so that I move on, and I can also lead others around me to move on quicker. And I know how important this has been in my life to help me create the life that I have right now. So if you feel called, if you feel inspired, if you feel that you would love to spend time in an empowered, inspiring environment with hundreds of others, entrepreneurs who want to reach their goals both professionally and personally, I will pop a link under this video. Join us. Make sure you do this. I know, even though right now you may be feeling a little bit like under the weather, I know you will skyrocket with us. And I also would encourage you to use these tools, whether it's Bob's situation or maybe you have other challenges in any single area of your life. So I hope this has helped you, and I hope that you will implement. I'm not hoping that you're going to have lots of situations to implement, because it's not nice, but I also understand they happen, and we've got to have tools in our sleeves so that we can pull them out in the moment, and implement and feel empowered in the face of adversities. So thank you so much for watching and have a fabulous week.